Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Let me see. There we go. Y'all was looking a little bit blurry this morning. How y'all doing? There we go. Trying to get everybody on the board. Got everybody on board. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand rising to everybody. Rich rising to everybody. Happy new day. Hoping and praying everybody had a great rest last night. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you guys. Hoping and praying you guys slept well. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on my screen as you come into the room. As you come into the room, hit that double tap on that screen for me. Double tap, double tap, double tap on that screen if you ready this morning. That's right, morning walk, word, and worship. Happy Friday to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a brand new day. It's a good day to have a good day. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all? It's a good day to have a good day. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen. Amber Smith, how you doing? We ain't gonna be able to battle, baby. That ain't what I'm on here for. Bless your heart. Y'all wake up ready to battle on TikTok, boy. They be ready. They can't wait. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We ain't even got no word in us yet, and you ready to battle. Good morning, Auntie Nate. Thank you so much for double tapping on that screen. I appreciate those flowers. Sheila Davis, thank you so much. This morning I see the flowers coming through. Double tap on that screen. Facebook, I already see y'all. Thank you so much, Janice. Janice said we're gonna start out with the 200 stars. I got them already. Thank you so much. Double tap on that screen. Come on, in IG. IG, tap on in. They go Heather Geegan with the first badge. Double tap on the screen. Y'all help her out on this morning. We're going to start out the day. Y'all know every single Friday what I do. I give promotion for my chosen family. We got something new today, baby. We got them lashes going up this morning. Double tap on that screen. This right here is by Desire Beauty. Don't know if y'all can see them. Yeah, y'all can see that. Y'all can see that. All three platforms. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all see, man, good and full. Good and full right there. So if you have not already, you know what I'm saying, supported my girl, go over there and support his Desire, that Desire Beauty. Over here, man, this is her card as well. She gave me a card up in here. There you go. There you go. There you go. Her name is Tish. Tish on TikTok. There you go right there. So if you guys have not already supported her chosen family, make sure y'all do so. Every single Friday, y'all know how I give it up, man. And when she send it to you, it's going to come in one of these cute little pink packets like that. I'm going to tie it back up so you can see exactly how it is. So it come in, it's real cutesy. It's real cutesy, real demure. Understand? Real demure. So on Fridays, this is what I do. I show love to my chosen family by starting my live videos out by promoting their businesses and their brands. Because again, this is something they pour into me on a regular basis, show up for me on a regular basis, and this is the least that I could do. So there you go right there, man. I'll tell you what, you got that Tifa Way. Y'all know I'm always gonna be promoting these oils, man. Always. Why? Because I love them. Understand that. Latifa Way _scents. I believe that's what it is on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Y'all follow her. Y'all go and grab y'all scents. A lot of y'all have already grabbed y'all's, and I seen some of y'all getting some more while y'all was in New York. Make sure y'all go and grab. When I tell you smell good, if you, listen, you want to smell good. You want to smell good. So make sure you go and grab one of those as well. And we got my girl. Listen, I got people in my group that do everything. People in my group, they do everything. They don't just show up to live videos and stuff. They do everything. Here we go right here, Chef Shirley. I got some chefs in here that already got their sauces. So Chef Shirley said she coming with that sauce. She coming with that sauce. All three platforms, y'all see that? She coming with that sauce. She ain't gonna play with y'all. So if you are, you know what I'm saying, if you're looking for a chef, she's a motivational chef. So if you're looking for a chef, something for your next event, make sure y'all tap in with my girl, Chef Shirley. She got that action over there for you. Heather Smith 40. If you're looking for those inspirational t-shirts, got me one, sent me this the other day. There you go. Her name is Heather Smith 40. Y'all can go over there and shop with her. Go on her website so you can see all that she offers as well. We got them tees. Still got them tees, baby. Understand that. That's all you see on all platforms is these tees. A way to get you cleaned out, a way to get you back right. This tea right here is good. It supports your immune system. Y'all already know what type of season it is. So if your nose quick to run, you quick to get sick about something, here you go right here. There you go right there. Grab you one of these. This is Inspiring Queen LLC over there on TikTok. Inspiring Queen LLC. Support your immune system and reduces the health issues. It's going to reduce them health issues for you. And y'all know I got my girl Benny Simpson. Benny Simpson is over there on Facebook. Benny Simpson on Facebook. She already got her book out. So if you have not copped her book already, if you have not supported her book already, make sure you tap in with that. That is Benny Simpson. She got her books coming out. And y'all know I got my girl Tia. If you are into journaling, if you're into journaling, Tia customizes journals. These journals are handmade. These are not something that you can buy in the store. These things are handmade. So if you are into journaling, she has a journal for each and every one of your emotions. Understand, whatever it is that you're going through, she got a journal for that emotion. Understand me? She be over there working. So her name over there is SNG Designs. SNG Designs. So y'all make sure y'all go and y'all grab y'all a journal as well over there from Tia. If you guys are looking for equipment, if you're in the Chicago area and you like to throw events and stuff like that, make sure y'all contact my girl Neek over here, man. I'm telling you, she has the equipment. Her daughter actually sets up the little balloons, the decorations and whatnot. It's a one-stop shop, right? You need somebody to come in, get your event going, get it looking nice, get it looking professional. You want to tap in with Neek so she can provide you with all the equipment that you need, and also come with somebody that's going to be able to decorate whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is you need. All you got to do is, she said, all you got to do is let her know ahead of time, right? And she going to get you all the way together. This is what we do. I'm telling you, we got some of everybody over here. Neek got Neek doing the equipment, and also have a daughter who does the decorating. And then you have Crystal Driver as well. She happens to be a chef and she's a chef and an event planner, and that is No Dale Creations. Y'all can follow her on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, man, go over there and tap into them. Crystal been doing her thing. She's out of Tennessee. She'll come and hook it all the way up for you. If you guys seen my birthday from this year, she's actually the person that did all of that. Got my whole birthday lined up, got the food done, got the decorations done, got everything put into place. So yes, if you want to get in contact with her, you got a baby shower, a birthday party, anything like that, she'll come and she'll get you right as well. Holistic stuff. If you're into natural healing, make sure you contact my girl Heather Geegan. There she goes. She's on all platforms, y'all. She be wherever I'm at. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's wherever I'm at. But listen, I'm talking about if you need a way to, you want to, heal your body naturally without taking anything, you want to contact my girl. You want Heather Geegan. I got tongue tied. Heather Geegan, and she will get you right. As you can tell, I have so many different people in my group right now that have businesses, that have brands. Ra is a virtual assistant. I don't know all the stuff that she be doing, so all I can say is she does virtual assistant, setting up websites and all of that different stuff. So if you need help with setting up your website, getting that professional business look attached to your website or your business and your brand, you want to contact Rashida. Her name is Rashida_the auntie over there on IG, and she can get you right. And a lot of these brands and things that I'm naming as well, you will see them inside of my story, right? I'll post them up inside of my story. When I see them coming up my feed, I will put them on my story so you will know exactly who to go in contact. So if you're starting out your business or your brand and you need somebody to help you get it and give it that professional look, you know what I'm saying, then you definitely want to contact Auntie Ra. It's gonna be, I think that's how hers is. It's Ra, I think it's Ra _ the auntie. It's something like that. I don't see her in the chat. If she was in the chat, then I would be able to call her name out. It's like, I don't know. Oh, it's Ra the virtual assistant. Okay, so Ra the virtual assistant. See, I'm telling y'all. y'all gotta make sure I know what to say. There you go, right there. Thank you so much, Miss Lita. It's Rashi _the_ auntie. There you go. That's what it is over there. There you go. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, there y'all go, double tapping and putting it in there. Y'all help me out. So yes, if you want that look, then you can go get that look. But y'all know we have been going hard in the paint this week about getting active in your life. So if you've been hanging out with me all week long and you've been tapping in, come on, double tap on my screen. If you've been hanging out with me all week long, if you've been getting what you need all week long, if you've been taking the best notes all week long, if you've been saying, Coach, wait a second, you done ran ran up and down my hallway, kick your feet up on my coffee table, sat on the edge of my counter, hello, in my house, baby, peeking through my window, all up in my relationship, standing over the headboard of my bed. If that's what you've been feeling all week long, because it's been tight, but it's been right, do me a favor and double tap on that screen real quick. Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Thank you so much. You're welcome, love. Good morning to you. Be kind. How you doing this morning? Sheila Davis, good morning to you. Double tap on my screen. Thank you so much, Chef Shirley. I appreciate you. We need 8 badges over here on IG. We got 2 badges this morning. We're trying to get started with the live. Y'all double tap on the screen. Let's go, IG. Come on in the room. We ready for y'all to tap in with everybody else. Facebook is already rolling. Okay, TikTok already at their goal. We got to help Facebook. We got to help IG out. IG is struggling over there. They are struggling over there. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate you. All week long, we've been talking about getting active in your life, right? All week long. Thank you, Sierra. Appreciate you. We've been talking about getting active in your life. And one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. Thank you, Felicia. Appreciate you. One thing that we have to do with getting started. Okay, let me focus on them right quick. They go Doris, they go Felicia again, they go Doris again. Okay, y'all getting in there. Y'all help them out. Tara, Denise. There we go. And another thing too, guys, starting today, my live videos will no longer be saved on IG and Facebook and all of that. If you want to get the replay of the live videos, you guys will have to be inside the Patreon. That we're going to go back to the way that it was before, right? So if you value the content, if the content is helping you in any type of way, shape, or form, if you're grabbing the notes, if it's beneficial to your growth journey, then you will have to subscribe to the Patreon to be able to go back and watch these live videos and grab the notes, right? So these are going back into the Patreon. I noticed, like, yeah, because I have a lot of people that actually watches the lives, that come on and watch the live, but they don't really engage in the live videos, right? They don't really engage, they don't really participate, and it'd be the same people all the time, right? So I might as well put it back inside of the Patreon, you know what I'm saying, with the people that are valuing and supporting the content like that, right? Because everybody gonna watch it when it's just put up online as a live thing, right? She's talking about, I know that's right, coach. Listen, so it's because everybody will watch it. Everybody will watch it if it's free. If it's free and it's online, everybody will watch it with no problem. But if they have to invest in themselves, if they have to actively participate in some type of way, shape, or form, then it's almost like, and I don't want to spend my whole entire live video saying double tap on the screen. I don't want to spend my whole video saying, oh yeah, let me get 5 badges, let me get 6 badges, let me do this. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get on here and people naturally know exactly what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like what she's saying. I like what she's giving. That's valuable information. I like how she broke that down. Wow, she really inspired me. She really motivated me. And I want them to naturally be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it on their own without constantly having to do that. So before, what I was doing, I would do my live videos and I would just simply put them inside of my Patreon. Those people pay $10 a month already. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They're getting their money's worth. And I just started sharing the information from the Patreon with, as far as the live videos online, because it was beneficial to everybody else. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm starting today. I'm gonna start saving them back inside the Patreon, so they won't be just left up on IG. So after today, that's exactly where they're gonna go. Okay, guys. So for anybody that's like, I go back and watch the replays, make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. All week long, what we've been talking about. She's talking about it's worth being in the Patreon if you aren't. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Listen, all week we've been talking about getting active in your life. That's what we've been talking about. We've been talking about how your life is your own responsibility. It's your job to make sure that you're living up to your fullest potential. It's your job to make sure, understand that you have joy, that you have peace in your life. That's your job. Nobody else is responsible for that. And every single time that you put your joy and you put your peace in somebody else's hand, then you're setting yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's Russian roulette. You're setting yourself up. You're gambling with your life, with your joy, with your peace, with your sound mind. Why do you say that, coach? You have to understand. Have you seen the people that I see on a regular basis? Have you interacted with the people? Understand that we interact with every day. People change their mind all the time. People love you today, don't love you tomorrow. People are right there with you today. Happy, joy, and all of that. But then guess what? He ain't right there tomorrow. Understand that. So at the end of the day, you have to understand something about this growth journey, about this healing journey. Understand, you have to learn something about it. And that lesson is this right here. This right here. This is about you. That's right, Lily. Very fickle. One day it's this and the next minute is that. But if you're operating at 100% in your own life, if you handled all of your adult business in your own life before you actually went and got into a relationship or connected yourself with anybody, if you were already operating at 100%, right? You already handle all of your adult business, then guess what? It don't bother you that they walk away. It don't bother you that, you know what I'm saying, that they deciding that they don't want to love you anymore, that they deciding that the relationship is over, that the marriage is over. When they walk away, they are simply walking away. Why? They understand. Listen, I respect your choice because I'm in a healthy mindset. I have a healthy mindset spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I'm on a whole nother wavelength. I'm not wrapped up in you like that. You are a bonus in my life. You won't stop nothing. You won't stagnate nothing. You won't slow up nothing in my life. You won't do it. Understand me? And that's why it's so important for you to know who you are. That's why it's so important for you to know whose you are. That's why it's so important for you to know your assignment on this journey, because people will use you. Understand me? People will use you for their benefit. People will suck you dry for their benefit. People will sit right there in your face, and as long as you give, do, sacrifice after sacrifice, and guess what they'll do? They'll take from you, and they'll never pour back into you. They will never invest in you. They will never give nothing is reciprocal when it comes down to these type of people. Understand? So you have to make sure that you're operating with a healthy set of boundaries for yourself. I was trying, baby, I was trying to ignore you. I really and truly was. But let me explain something to you. If you wasn't getting what you needed when you was over here, you wouldn't be coming back over here, right? So one thing's for sure, two things for certain is what I said I'm going to do is exactly what I said I'm going to do. If you are triggered by the fact that I said I'm going to put my live videos, my content, the content that I sit down and I create inside of my Patreon, where the people that invest in me, that respect my content, that value my content, if that bothers you, then that's only because you know you are one of the people that I'm talking about. A hit dog gonna always holler, right? It's a general statement put out there for everybody, right? So again, what's going to be is what's going to be. That's it. That's all. I'm not one of those speakers that you're going to be able to jump in the comment section or be able just to say anything to. Understand that, right? So let's just be clear. If you didn't like what was happening here, you wouldn't be here every morning. If it wasn't beneficial to you, you wouldn't be here every morning. So if you cannot participate in the live video, then stop coming. Go to where you value and invest in that content. Because again, like I said, and that's for any and everybody, I'm not going to bite my tongue and step back on nothing. No. If it's valuable to you, if it's worth it to you, you show up here every day for it, then invest in what's helping you. That ain't hard to understand. Now, find you something to do. Find you something to do. Best to find you something to do. Yeah. Play where it's safe, and it just ain't safe right here, babes. Understand that. Play where it's safe. It's not safe to play over here, and that's just that. And I don't understand, again, how you offended by me saying what I'm gonna do with my own content. Make that make sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, that it always. I ain't hit the block on them because I wanted to say what I wanted to say. I don't like when people block people and then say something. No, say what you're gonna say while they on there, so that you give them the opportunity to be able to respond. But he or she, whatever, just kept on going on and on and on. Like, you not finna, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna play with me. You're not finna play with me. You're not finna downplay me, and you're not finna make me feel as though I'm not worth it when I know what it is. I know the time. I know the energy. I know the effort. I know the prayer. I know the fasting. I know the routines that I create for people. I know that there's a lot of things that I give and give freely that people will have to pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for. And it's only $10 inside of my Patreon. It's only a badge or two when you come on the live videos. When they with everybody else, you paying buku money. Like, no, we're not finna do that. And it's not about the money thing. But when I get up here and I see all of these people that's watching the live videos, and then I see 2 or 3 names every single time, then yes, I'm going to say something. Why not? Friends say, yeah, we appreciate you. Yeah, like, and it don't never be, and it never comes from the people that we see every day, right? Everybody else, when they say it, everybody else right here, everybody else just jump in and start supporting. It ain't no problem. But it's always an outsider. It's always somebody who just peeking in all of a sudden, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go ahead and go take a break. Go take a break. Anyway, back to the regular schedule assignment is this right here. Every single thing that you do in your life is your responsibility. You are going to be held accountable for your decision making. You are going to be held accountable, and you will always have to suffer the consequences of your own behavior. You are not responsible for somebody else. The only person that you are genuinely responsible for is you. The only person that you are genuinely responsible for, that's you. You are responsible for you. How far you go, how much you grow, how much you develop, what you accomplish in your life, oh baby, that's all on you. Understand me, all on you. And that's what I told y'all yesterday. Y'all know on Friday, we do a whole reflection of what from the beginning of the week. The thing about it is, when people see you and see your success, they don't know the hard work and the dedication that came behind the scenes. They don't know about the long nights of prayer. They don't know how you had to sit up and try to go through hours and hours of budgeting. They don't know what you had to go through to get to where it is, where you are in that moment. And sometimes you have to show up and you have to baby, this wasn't easy. I didn't get here overnight. Understand that there was layers on top of layers of things that I had to peel back before I actually got to this place where I am in life at this moment. Understand me. So your hard work, when you work that hard on yourself and your development, then you owe it to yourself. The more that you grow to raise that access bar as well. The more that you develop to raise that access bar as well. Understand, it becomes a point in my life where, like I told y'all this week, what I got to do, I got to proceed with caution. I can't just be friends with everybody. I can't just hang out with everybody. I can't just throw my feet up under everybody's table. I can't just associate myself with everybody, because I know the type of work that I put in order for me to become the person that I am right now today. This right here came with hard work. This came with dedication. This came with intentionality. This came with discipline. This came with me having to step out of my delusional state and accept my reality. Accept my reality, the truth about myself. And the truth about the folk that surround me. Come on, Lily. Let us say that part. Come on, let's be real. This right here, this ain't come easy. If you know for it ain't come, it ain't, and if you know it did not come easy, double tap on my screen, baby. This right here, this ain't come easy. This right here, this didn't come easy. I had to work for this. Baby, there was times in my life where I had to cry for this. It was times where I spent a lot of sleepless nights. I was up trying to figure these things out on my own. You don't know what I had to go through to get to where I'm at right now, currently in my life. And the thing about it is, good morning to you, Kat Marie. The thing about it is, the more that you grow, the more that you evolve, the more that you develop in life, then guess what starts to happen? The more that you get to know who you are, the more that you start to see who you are, right? And you're seeing that your intentionality, your growth, your obedience, your discipline, and you're doing these things with yourself on a regular basis. You know what happens in that moment? Your value, that's right, your price, yes, right, your worth, oh baby, it just went up. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Put that in the notes. Yeah, yes, yesterday's price ain't today's price, baby. That vow, see, that's the thing. Come on, double tap on the screen. I'm gonna make it make sense for y'all. Your friends say, bingo. Come on, talk to me nice, right? When you didn't know any better, you didn't know your worth, you didn't know if you was coming or going, and you didn't see yourself with the right set of eyes, then guess what? At that time, you let anybody have access to you. You let people just rob you of all your stuff, your love, your joy, your peace, your sound mind. You let people interrupt the flow of your day on a regular basis. You will let people come in and run a complete muck up in your life when you did not know any better. But the more that you grow, the more that you evolve. Understand that the more that you grow, the more that you evolve. When you put on those, what I told y'all yesterday, those glasses of awareness, the moment that you put on those glasses of awareness, then all of a sudden you start to see things completely different. Understand me, you see things differently. The folk that you thought added so much value to your life, you thought that they was a asset in your life. Now that you have your glasses of awareness on, you really now see that wait a minute, you a liability. All you are is a taker. Once I put this awareness on, once I start growing and I start evolving, then I saw the true nature of folk around me. Oh, that's tight. Yeah, that's tight right there. I started to see the true nature of folks that was around me. Hold up. I thought this was love. This ain't love. This manipulation. I thought you was really for me. You ain't really for me. You want to be me. Oh, come on, coach. Wait a minute. These toes you stepping on. What'd you say, coach? Oh, yeah, I thought that was love, but that ain't love at all. That right there, that was manipulation. But because I did not have on my glasses of awareness, I mistaken that manipulation as love, right? That's what I done. And because I didn't have my glasses of awareness on, understand me, I thought that you was really for me. I thought you was really for me. But now that I got my glasses of awareness on, I think that you're not even for me. What you want is you want to be me. Understand? You want to connect with me so that you can mimic me. You want to connect with me so that you can learn and try to replace me. Understand that it's some folk that you think love you like that, but they don't love you like that. You know, they don't see you. They want to be you. And they get upset with you because they find it hard trying to be you. And you have to tell folk, baby, you can't beat me at being me. Understand that you can't. You the only person that you can be is you. And you will run into folk that have this type of spirit, and you won't see it until you put on your glasses of awareness. Your glasses of awareness will change your whole entire view of your whole entire life. The more that you grow, the more that you evolve, the more that you learn. Understand? Now you move up out of that delusional state. Not now. You cannot play around with the illusion, with the false reality. That right there, that ain't real. Who and what I thought you are is not. That ain't it. Who and what I thought that you were, that ain't it. Come on, I'm just running through the notes from this week. Who and what I thought that you were, that ain't it. I put on my glasses of awareness. Anybody that did not get that note yesterday, come on now. She said, oh, I'm clapping. Come on, double tap on the screen, Amanda. Good morning to you. Welcome to my live videos. It goes down over here, baby. You're going to learn us something over here. We're going to get motivated. We're going to get inspired over here. Understand, that's right. And you might get some confirmation. Make sure you got a wig on the side, a purse on the side, something to throw other than your phone, because I need to make sure you get these notes. We're going to run up and down your hallway on today. Make your glasses of awareness. Your glasses of awareness, when you start working on yourself and correcting your own behavior, then what happens in that moment is it starts to naturally correct the behaviors of the people that's connected to you as well, right? Because your awareness is completely different. Now when you show up in life, you don't let folk play with you like you used to. You don't let people talk to you crazy like how they used to. You don't let folk walk you like a dog like how they used to. You don't let them run a muck up in your life like how they used to. Why? Because now you're seeing yourself as valuable. Now you're seeing yourself as worthy. Now you're seeing yourself and you understand, because I am self-conscious about my own behavior, because I'm watching my tone, because I watch how I show up for folk, and I'm operating with a level of intentionality that I've never had before. I know for a fact that the problem is not me. The problem is, that problem is you, baby. Awareness. Hold up. Awareness, that's what awareness will do for you, right? Activate. We talking all week about getting activated in your life. When you put on those glasses, sweetheart, just coming on down from yesterday, when you put on those glasses, come on, that awareness is something, right? So now that you got them on, you can see clearly. No more false reality, right? That means that you're not able to project on me the way that you used to. You can't come in here and try to make me feel bad for not choosing you. You can't make me feel bad for walking away from you. You can't make me feel bad for ending the friendship. You can't make me feel bad for ending the relationship. You can't make me feel bad for disconnecting from the family ship. You can't make me feel bad for giving this job a 2 weeks notice. You can't make me feel bad for walking away from the family church. There's nothing that you can make me feel bad about anymore. Why? Because I know exactly why I'm doing what it is that I'm doing. And when you are aware of what it is that you're doing, and you know why you're doing it, and you know the benefits that it's going to bring you mentally, physically, emotionally, understand that, and spiritually, you don't argue back and forth with folk. You don't go back and forth with folk, because I don't have to break down my life for you. You don't have to understand my life. This right here, this is about me. This is not about you. Remember on Monday, what did I say? Your life is in fact about you. Yeah, you've been bamboozled, you've been hoodwinked, you've been tricked into thinking that you was wrong for saying that this is about me. You doggone right it's about me, because when I get before God, he's not going to ask me about you. He's not going to ask me why you ain't do what you do, why you ain't say what you said. He's going to ask me about me. What was the red ink pen note coming from Monday? You have to work out your own soul salvation. You got to work out your own soul salvation. That right there, that ain't for nobody but you. Understand that. I need for you to know. And if you take it out of the scripture and you put it in the real world over here in this world, then guess what? You will not get paid for work that you did not put in. Understand that. You coming up here and you standing before God and you like, oh yeah, well, I'm trying to get in. He says, where's your work? Where's the fruit of your labor? What was it that you was doing while you was down there? You had all these years to get it done, and all I seen was excuses. You was too lazy, procrastinating, had every reason up in the world. You used your trauma, your pain for everything. Your ancestor was to blame for everything. You would not move. You sat and you soaked. You sat and you wasted your whole entire life. I blessed you with day after day after day. Understand that every single morning I gave you new grace. Your grace was sufficient. Understand that, and it was designed to help you go through every single obstacle. And you failed every single time. You made a conscious decision within yourself to say, I'm going to sit here and soak. I'm going to sit here and cry. I'm going to sit here and mope. I am going to be a complainer. That's what you've done with your whole entire life. You put no work in. Ooh, yeah, okay, I'm just showing you how the Bible and your day-to-day life run parallel, baby. Don't get mad at me, it's in the book. Don't get upset with me. This you go argue with him. I'm just showing you how it run parallel. In the real world, sweetheart, my love, beloved, you are not going to get paid for work that you did not put in. If you don't show up, you won't get paid. Understand that. And if you don't show up, you don't get paid. That's it. That's all. And you have to understand that you have to wake up every single day and you have to punch in to this job of life. You have to get into this game of life. You can't win it if you're not in it. Understand that. You owe it to yourself to stop making excuses and start creating results. Stop making excuses for why you can't get it done and get to work. What did I tell you Tuesday? You got to work while you wait. While you're waiting on God to do what you need him to do, you need to be busy aligning yourself, aligning your life, aligning your thoughts, aligning your environment. You don't just sit there and just wait. You don't just sit there and just say, oh, it's going to come to me. No, you work while you wait. You get up every single day and you behave like it's already done. You get up every single day and you think, you speak like it's already done. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Understand that it's not tangible yet, but I know that it's on the way. I don't have it in the account yet, but I know that it's on the way. I can't touch it right now, but I know that it's on the way. You have to trust and believe him to do exactly what he said that he was going to do. You gotta be working. She says, girl, you are anointed. Thank you. Work while you wait. Work while you wait. while you're waiting on him to make a move, you have to be preparing yourself. Come on, Lily, hold on. Lily then poured out one of my old notes for you. Lily say faith till finish. Ooh, oh baby, that's what she been here for a minute. Then never mind her. She know how I get down. But it's faith till finish, baby. You have to hold that faith all the way through. Same grit, same grind, same passion. Same grit, same grind, same passion. Why? Because the God that we serve, he's going to be the same at the start. He's going to be the same in the middle, and he's going to be same at the finish. He does not change. Come on, go to your diagram. I gave you a diagram on Wednesday. That's Wednesday's diagram, right? I say, you draw your line. You got your tube, and it's got God at the start. You got God in the middle, and you got God at the finish. You have to understand that he does not change. He's the same today and forevermore. So if ever in your life you start to feel like you're not close to him, that you're distanced from him, that he's not right there, then guess what? You have to check yourself. Understand, because he's going to be right there. You owe it to yourself to check yourself. He ain't the one that moves, sis. He ain't the one that moves, bro. Understand that if you don't feel like you're close to him anymore, then the problem ain't him. It's most definitely you. You have to make sure on a daily basis that you are aligning your life with that word. You are measuring your life up against that word. Understand that. That's your job. That's your responsibility. That's your job. That's your responsibility. You have to transfer. That's right, Stacy. Stacy Williams said, yeah, baby, check yourself. You better check yourself. Your life is, in fact, all about you. You will suffer the consequences of your own decision making. And a lot of times it's easy because society has made it very easy for us to point the finger at other people, to blame other people, to give us millions on top of millions of excuses for why we are the way that we are, why we down bad like this, why we're in poverty like this, why we struggling like this. And we say, oh yeah, well, I come from a broken home. Oh well, I come from a toe up environment. Oh well, it don't happen for folk like us. And we accept. Don't that make you want to cry? Whew. And we accept the lies that we are spoon fed. We accept these lies that we've been spoon fed since we were youth. Come on, Crystal Love. We accept it because that's all that we know. Because that's all that we've seen. So we accept it. So we think that we can't because nobody around us have ever done it. We think that we're not able because we never seen what it looks like, a person that was able. We think that where we are right now is going to be the start and the finish of our life. And then I come to tell you that the devil is a lie. Understand that. Somebody got to be the first to do it. Why not you? Somebody has to be the trailblazer. Why not you? Somebody has to be the generational curse breaker. Why not you? Why can't you be the first to do it? You can if you shift your mindset. You can if you make a conscious decision in your life to say that I want more, that I want bigger, that I want better, that I am deserving of these things. But you have to be willing to release that old self. You have to be willing to detach yourself from that old self. You understand? You have to do, what did I tell you yesterday? You have to make room for your new. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you have to, yeah. See, once you put on those glasses of awareness, then you realize that you've been misinformed. You realize that you've been bamboozled. You realize you've been hoodwinked. You realize that in that moment that you've been finessed. Understand that that's what you realize in that moment. That's why the enemy fights so hard to make sure that you never put your glasses on. Put the glasses inside my chat. My organ man is organing over here. My tambourine lady is tambourining right now. The choir that went into praise and worship in the balcony. Just come on. Just put the glasses in the chat. Baby, understand something. Yeah, put the glasses. That's why the enemy fights you tooth and nail to keep you from putting the glasses on, because he knows that once you put those glasses on, then you're never going to see life the way that you saw it before. Come on, Divas House, let's go. Once you put those glasses on, right? Once you're aware, once you tap into your new awareness, you're not going to see life the way that you've seen it it before. The moment that you become a risk taker in your life, the moment that you become a trailblazer in your life, then you are not going to see life the way that you saw life before. Because the moment that you step, guess what God does? He steps. The moment that you try, then guess what he does? He come right over there. All he was waiting on was your yes. And all it takes is for you to surrender that yes. And then before you know it, then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute. This is abundance. This is pressed down. This is shaken together. This is overflow. Then all of a sudden you start to experience. Come on. Yeah. So you have to know he's been waiting on you the whole entire time. And the enemy's job was to trick you from getting to that destination. So what he done was he fought you tooth and nail to make sure that you never put those glasses on. Because if you put those glasses on Eve, understand that Eve in the garden, let's just go there for a minute. Well, over there, Eve in the garden, what happened? She was deceived. And what the enemy does is take a small bit of the truth and mix it with a whole bunch of lies. And now got you questioning, thinking things are different. But you have to get to a place in your life where you say, you know what? I choose you. I surrender to you my all. Understand that. Make an executive decision in my life. Understand that you lead my life. You lead and I will follow. Wherever you want me to go, I'm willing to go. Or whatever you want me to do, I'm willing to do. I'm putting these glasses on. And once you put the glasses on, all of a sudden, that which was blurry to you, now, you can see it now. Hold up. I'm seeing things a little bit differently now. Wait a second. I thought I couldn't do that. Now I'm living a life that is limitless. I thought I wasn't able. Now I see I'm more than able. I thought that I was defeated. Now I see that I'm more than a conqueror. Wait a minute. I thought that it wouldn't happen for somebody like me. And look at me. I'm showing myself every single day that, it may have not happened in the natural, but supernaturally, guess what's going to happen? He didn't took the wheel. There you go, right there. Baby, he didn't jump me slam from the back to the front. I never thought that I would be here. Never thought that this is what I would be doing. Never thought that this was the life that I would be living. Never thought that I would have this level of freedom in my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I got a cup that is running completely over with praise. A cup that is running over completely with gratitude. Understand that. And it was all because I wasn't afraid to surrender my yes. I gave up my yes. Ooh, I see the dancing lady. Dance. Yeah. Hallelujah. It's the highest praise. Double tap on the screen. Yeah. Dance. Double tap on the screen. Yeah. You understand that you are more capable than what you think that you are. You are able to do it. Understand, he said, great works have I done, but greater works that you're going to do. You're going to do bigger things than me. And the thing about it is the enemy's job is to prevent you from doing your greater. Understand that his job is to prevent you from living up to your fullest potential. His job is to stop you. His job is to stifle you. His job is to convince you that you're not worthy. Understand that you lose value because of the things that you've experienced. That's what he wants you to think. It's a lie. One thing I tell the chosen family all the time is what? Whatever the enemy is telling you, believe the opposite. Whatever the enemy is telling you, believe the opposite. You are more than able. You are more than capable. The moment that you put your glasses of awareness on, your whole entire life, your view of life completely changes. Good morning, Kendra Hemphill. How are you this morning? Double tap on the screen. One of the notes that I gave you yesterday, I said, once you put those glasses on, I said, what happened in that moment? Understand it's going to be intentionality, right? Now you see things different. And it's important to know how you see things, because how you see things is going to be how you use things. How you see things is going to be how you treat things. If you see something as valuable, if you see something that is valuable, then you're going to treat it like it's something that is valuable. How you see it is how you're going to treat it. The next thing about seeing things, right? Making sure you see things the right way. Because if you see it as a chair or a stool, if you see it as a stool, then you're going to utilize it as a stool and you're going to step up on it. But if somebody walks into that room and say, that's not a stool, that is a plant holder, then now you see it for more than one thing. Understand that. Wait a minute. I thought that this was a stool, but now I'm seeing that it's something completely completely different. You was using it wrong. You thought it was a stool. It's not a stool. It is a plant pot holder. That's what it was supposed to be. You're using it wrong. And when you continue to use something wrong, then you do what? You end up damaging it. Oh yeah, we're gonna teach. Oh, wait. Yeah, you hear? You hear? Double tap on the screen. When you use it, when you see it wrong, you don't use it the way that it can be used. And if you don't use it the way that it can be used, then that means that you don't get the benefits of that particular thing, correct? This new information. I just got that just now. This just happened just now. This is not in the notes. This is what I'm thinking about right now. If you see something and you see it wrong, then that means that you use that thing that you see, you use it wrong because you didn't see it the right way, right? And anything that you don't use the right way, then you don't get the benefits of that particular thing, right? Because you're not using it for what it was designed to be used for. And in my mind, in my spirit right now, that's the same thing that happened with Jesus, right? Where my readers at? That's the same thing that happened with Jesus, right? When he went into the place, when he went back to his hometown. When he went back into his hometown, he wasn't able to perform many miracles in his hometown because the people in his hometown only saw him as a carpenter's son. They did not see him as the Messiah. They did not see him as a miracle worker. They did not see him as the great I am. They did not see him for what and who he really and truly was. So they wasn't able to reap the full benefits of him because of how they saw him. They did not see him for who and what he really was. So he wasn't able to do the things in his hometown that he was able to do when he was on the outside because they only saw him as a carpenter's son. So it does, in fact, matters how you see a thing. To get the best results out of anything, you have to make sure that you are seeing it right. That's what your awareness does for you. And once you see it and you use it correctly, then now you're unlocking doors in your life that I didn't even know that door. I didn't even know that door was there. I never saw it. I thought that was a wall. I never saw the handle on it. I didn't know that all I had to do was push a button. Why? Because I did not see it for what it really and truly was. That's how important your awareness really and truly is. Intentionality attached to that is when you see what it is, you have to be intentional with using it the way that you're supposed to use it so that you can get the best results. And the second thing that I had on yesterday was what? Discipline. Now, you have to understand that we can do motivation and we can do inspiration and we can do that 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times a day. Understand that we can do it that long, but motivation alone will not do it. Understand that motivation is what sparks the fire. That's what gets the fire burning. It's the discipline that makes it burn throughout. Understand that motivation will light the fire. It will create the spark, but you have to have the right type of discipline to keep that fire burning the whole entire time. Understand that discipline, having the right discipline will make you do it when you don't feel like it. The right type of discipline will make you do it, when you don't feel like it, when you're not in the mood, and when you really don't want to. Why? Because of my awareness. Because of my awareness. Because of my awareness. Because I'm aware of the benefits, come on, of me actually doing it. I'm aware of the benefits of me actually doing it. And I'm also aware of the consequences of me not doing it. All of this is new. Your awareness and your discipline are tied.
You have to be disciplined enough to get up and to go and do it, even when you don't want to, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're not in the mood. Why? Because your awareness have educated you on the benefits of you doing it. If I get up and I push myself to this and get this right here done, then I know that that's going to work out in my favor. That means I'm not going to be behind. I'm not going to be overwhelmed. I'm not going to have so much on my plate. But the consequences of me not doing it means that I'm going to eventually I'm gonna have to rush and do it. And if I rush and do it, then there's a 99.8% chance that I'm gonna make some mistakes because I'm trying to rush through it. I'm trying to hurry up and go over there and get it done. Or there's also a possibility that I'm gonna have so much on my plate that I'm gonna start to feel overwhelmed. I'm gonna feel the stress and the anxiety that I'm gonna start having panic attacks. And then all of a sudden, everything that's on my plate is gonna be thrown to the side. Nothing is gonna get done because I'm tired now. Nothing is gonna get done because I'm frustrated now. Nothing is going to get done because I'm agitated now. I'm annoyed now. I don't want to do it now. And that's how the enemy gets you right there to throw away your whole entire mission. You just got bamboozled. You just got hoodwinked. You just got finessed right up out of your spot. That's why discipline is so important. That's why it's so important. We're in a place right now in our life, friends say, ouch, it's a fact, friend. And we do it so much that we don't even realize that we're doing it. One thing I want you to understand is that you got to stop wasting time. Accept the truth and stop wasting time on it. Accept the truth. You are not who and what I thought you were. Move on. 60 days is what you have left in 2024. How you utilize those 60 days is all up to you. Tick, tick. You don't have time to waste. Tomorrow is not promised. The next hour, the next minute, the next second is not promised. Tick, tick. When you know the truth, when you see the truth, and it's right there in your face, I know you don't love me how I love you. You don't respect me how I respect you. This relationship is not reciprocal. There's no trust here. Understand, when you see that, when you can sit right there in somebody's face and you can tell them how down bad you are in any connection that you have from a friendship, a family ship, a job ship, a church ship, a situation ship, then you owe it to yourself right then and there. When you finish the conversation, you should be tacking on, I've already packed up my bags. I've already filled out for a new lease. I'm already moving over here, moving over there. You should have your plan already in place because you are aware of the situation that you are in. Why would you continue to sit in that type of situation? At that moment, now you're choosing to self-sabotage. Now in that moment, you are choosing to self-destruct. You know better and choosing not to do better. You are aware of what's happening in your life and you're sitting and settling for it. Understand me, when your awareness kicks in, it shows you what was the false reality versus what is real. When you see what is real, what is right there, now there's an accountability that's placed on you. Accept the truth. Stop wasting time. Accept the truth. And stop wasting time. Stop trying to understand it. Stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to make excuses. Stop with that, oh, we got to have another conversation. Oh, come look me eyeball to eyeball. What, for they can lie again? Because that's exactly what's about to happen. You want them to come and have another conversation with you, sit across from you and look you eyeball to eyeball. You want them to come and say it in your face, what, so they can come over there and lie to you again? That's exactly what you're saying. Every single time you tell somebody, well, you won't say that when I'm right there, baby. Why not? Why do you think that I won't say that when you're right there? Understand me. You don't put no fear inside my heart. I don't feel threatened by you or your presence. It is what it is. The decision that I made is the decision that I made. And I'm planning to stand 10 toes to the ground about it. Understand me and move right on about your business. Y'all be over there acting like y'all scared of folk. Ain't no way in the world. Baby, they got jail the jail is set for anybody. Understand me? I will call 911 on you. Call me a snitch if you want to. All you want, 911. You ain't as crazy as you think that you want to be, or the way that you play 911. That's it. And it really ain't a snitch, because I told you before you did whatever you did that I was going to call them. So now that they're here, lock them up. That's it. That's all. I don't mind locking you up. Understand, when I was out there, folk ain't mind locking me up. So yeah, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to lock you up too. When I put my hand on folk, that's exactly what happened. Huff and puff and blow all you want. We ain't doing it. Accept the truth and stop wasting time. Accept the fact that your character, accept the fact that your kindness will not change their character. Accept the fact that your kindness will not change their character. I know somebody that sat up in your bed. Go ahead and sit all the way up, sweetheart. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Come on now. She done sat all the way up in her bed. Hold on, give her a second. Ooh, come on, talk to me nice. Yeah, your generosity will not make them be something that they are not. Come on. Your kindness will not kill. It will not change their character. Their character is who they are at their core self. Understand that. You can buy all you want, but that won't change them. You can give to them all that you want, my love, but that won't change them. Your kindness will not change their character. Lock it in. Put it in your notes. You need to know this. So in other words, you got 60 days left in this year. Tick, tick. Bring your ear to the phone real quick. Bring your face to your tablet real quick. Pull your laptop closer. Whatever it is that you're using to watch me right now, pull it closer to your ear real quick. When I say this, call somebody else. Hello. Call somebody else. Hello. Call somebody else. Don't call me. I'm fasting from people. I'm fasting from helping people. I'm fasting from coming through for folk. Understand? I'm fasting from bending over back. Call somebody else first. I'm tired of being the first one on your call list. Call somebody else. The same ones that you think so highly of, go call them. The same ones that every time something good happens, they the first, call them. The same ones that you go through and do this and call them. I'm the first one that you call, but the last one, to celebrate. No. I'm fasting from you, taking a break from you, long handling spoon you, distancing myself from you. Hello, somebody, you might not even make it into my 2025. It just all depends on how I be feeling, because y'all know I cut me somebody off and do it smoothly too. Bow out what gracefully. Don't make no scene at all. Go right on about my business. Won't miss a beat. Understand me. You have to know that your kindness will not change their character. Tick, tick. You don't have time to overplay your part. Tick, tick. You don't have time to overdo your role. Tick, tick. You don't have time to overspend your finances. Tick, tick. You got 60 days left in 2024. How you coming out? A butterfly or a moth? How are you coming out, a butterfly or a moth? Talk to me nice. Because with the work that you put inside, the work that you do when you're inside that cocoon, that's going to be the determining factor. How you utilize that isolation time when you're inside that cocoon, that's going to be the determining factor. Are you coming out a beautiful butterfly, or are you coming out a dried moth? That's all up to you. No two butterflies is coming out of there. It's only one. This is something that you have to do on your own. This is not a group project. This is not I need you to give me your part, you give me. No. This is something that you have to be willing to do on your own. This is something that you have to be determined to do on your own. This is something that you have to be disciplined to do on your own. And you have to do it even if you have to do it by yourself. You have to do it even if you have to lose your favorite folk. You have to do it even if it means that I have to give a 2 weeks notice on this job, even if I have to walk away from the family church, even if I have to separate from the one that I thought that I would spend my forever with. I refuse to be separated from me again. I'm not losing me again. I'm not going back down that road of depression, that road of stress and anxiety, that road of not knowing my self-worth, that road of not knowing if I'm coming or going. I ain't sliding down no more walls. I'm not pacing no more floors. I'm not driving out no more gas. What am I doing? Everything that I'm doing that's connected to me, guess what? I'm proceeding with caution. Proceed with caution. How the little boy say on TikTok? I gotta see. Are you gonna? I gotta see. I ain't committing to nothing yet. I gotta see. Ooh, baby, they gonna the term I gotta see gonna get sick of me. Gonna hate to see me coming. Oh, baby, I gotta see. Will you? I gotta see. Yeah, I gotta see. Come on, Crystal Love. Oh, baby, just put it in my chat real quick. You hold on a second. He love to play. He love to start playing. He like dun dun dun. Yeah, hold on a second, baby. I gotta see. I gotta see. I'm not committing to nothing that I ain't seen first. Where's my glasses? I gotta see. Understand that. I gotta see what it is. I gotta see the fruit of that thing. I gotta see how that thing move before I commit myself to it. I'm not committing myself to nothing that I have not seen. I gotta see. That's the type of mentality that I'm going into 2025 with. Why? Because I know the type of work that I put in to myself. I know the type of studying that I put into myself. I know the type of prayer I'm on right now. I'm on like 63 days of fasting, straight praying, straight meditation on a regular basis, reading the word. I'm reading like 4-5 different books right now. You think I'm doing all this work on myself to be living the same, thinking the same, speaking the same, being the same? Oh, baby, the devil is a lie. Understand me. I am raising that access bar. You won't see me with everybody because everybody can't sit with me. Feel it. Hold on. He like that carrot though. Y'all know I have virtue church every day. Every day, Monday through Friday, I have virtue church over here. Friends say no lies told. Baby, you can't sit with me. I'm gonna drink my water. That's come on. Yeah, my mindset ain't what it used to be. Yeah, the more that you work on yourself and your development, you develop that part of you that becomes overprotective about you because you start to see the wealth, the worth that's lying inside of you, the value that's inside of you. So you don't let just any and everybody have access to you, right? The more that you work on yourself, your development, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, then you start to screen folk before you start smiling and grinning up in their face. You raise that access bar. There's a selective few that's able to come and kick it with me, that's able to throw their feet up under the table with me. Understand me. I gotta see first, baby. I gotta see who and what you are first. That's how you start to feel about yourself. And there's gonna be some folk that's gonna say, oh, you acting funny. It's gonna be some folk that's gonna say, oh yeah, you doing this and you doing that. And that's okay, because you are not here to satisfy people. You are not here to please people. What did I tell you? Your loyalty is with your assignment. Your assignment is with Christ. Understand that your job ain't to satisfy them. Your job ain't to make sure that they always on top of whatever they got going on. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Understand me. Listen, I'm not here to satisfy folk, because what did Peter say? I talked about Peter yesterday. I'm just running through my notes from this week. Peter said, what? Am I here to satisfy man, or am I here to satisfy Christ? Because if I'm here to satisfy man, then I am not a follower of Christ. That's not my assignment. I can care less how you feel. Oh, he said, yeah, do I look like I'm here to satisfy you? Do I look like I'm here to please you? You ain't gonna like everything that I say. You ain't gonna be in agreement with everything that I say. You ain't gonna clap, you ain't gonna applaud, you ain't gonna stomp your feet, you ain't gonna dance off of everything that I say, and that's fine. Understand, take what's for you and leave the rest. Hello, somebody, double tap on my screen, and that ain't just with me, that's for anybody. That's any speaker, any preacher, any evangelist, any prophetess, any of that. Understand that. That's in any environment that you go into. You could be sitting and having a casual conversations with your friend. Everything won't be for you, and that is okay. Take what you need and leave the rest. Take what you need and leave the rest. Peter said, I ain't here to satisfy you. Do I look like I'm here to satisfy man? That's what he said. Because truth be told, some folk you would never be able to satisfy. You can go outside your way, you can give, you can bend over backwards, you can make sacrifices, you can jump through fire rings, walk slam across coal, and they will still find something negative to say about you. They will still find a way to try to discredit you. They will still find a way to try to slander you. They will still try to find a way to make it seem like you are a bad person in some type of way, shape, or form. Some folk, that's just the way that they operate. That's just the way that they are set up. Understand me. Some folk you would never be able to satisfy. And that's what I'm telling you, is that you have to dust that off your feet. You cannot get caught up on the fact that they feel a certain type of way. You can't lose your momentum, your stride, your grit, your grind, your passion, because some folk don't understand it, or some folk not on board with it. Those that accept will accept, and the rest dust it off of your feet and keep right on. You got to keep moving. You have a job to do. You have a mission to fulfill. You have a calling on you. You can't sit over here and be pacifying folk. You can't sit over here with the Debbie Doubters, the negative Nancy's, and constantly doing this. Oh, well, come on, get back on board. No, leave them folk right there where they happy at. You have to get comfortable leaving folk. Letting go releases freedom within yourself. When you let go of things in your life, the things that are hurting you, that are damaging you, that trauma, all of those, when you let that go, she said, you really do. I'm telling you, you release yourself. You free yourself. Remember what I said yesterday? When you're holding on to hurt, when you're holding on to pain, when you're holding on to betrayal, when you're holding on to these negative things, what happens is this right here. It's like you're holding on to the anchor that's tied around your leg. The anchor that's tied around your leg, that when you throw the anchor into the water, it sinks faster and it goes deeper to make sure that thing never comes back up to surface. And some of you guys are holding on to the anchor instead of trying to take the anchor up off of your leg. You're holding on to the rope that's tied to the anchor, and you're sinking deeper. You're sinking faster because you are so over there distracted with the hurt and the pain of the past that you don't realize that you have the ability. You don't realize that you have the power. You don't realize that you have the authority to detach. Take it loose. Untie the knot. Yeah. We're going to dance for a second. Give me my dancing lady in the chat. It's something about freedom that make you dance. It's something about freedom that make you dance. We're going to ahead and dance in the chat. Go ahead and dance in the chat. Tear it up in the chat. Go ahead and dance in the chat. It's okay. My organ man is going to organ. My tambourine lady, she tambourining. The choir is singing the best song. Y'all go ahead. We're just going to dance in the chat real quick. Baby, freedom is a beautiful thing. Understand that freedom is a beautiful thing. I see my dancing lady. I see my dancing guys. Come on, put it in the chat. Baby, you have to dance your way to freedom. Praise your way to freedom. You have to know how to take loose the rope. Let yourself be free. Letting go gives you freedom. And when you're letting go, it's not because of them. You're letting go because you're freeing you. You're no longer investing in things that's no longer servicing your greater good. Not because of them, but it's about me. This right here, that's about me. Because I owe this right here. I owe this to myself. I owe this to myself. Letting go brings that freedom. Going back to something that I taught before. Your 4 C's. Next 60 days, I want you guys to go back to y'all 4 C's. The next 60 days, I want you guys to focus on your 4 C's. That's clarity. Where there's no vision, the people will perish. What's your vision for your life? How do you see your life? Good morning, Mama Tina. C number 1, clarity. Lord, give me clarity. Make it clear to me. What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? How am I supposed to be doing it? 2nd C. Give me courage. Give me courage to be able to push through every obstacle, every trial, every tribulation, every dark hour that I might face. Because what he says, I walk through the valley. I walk through the valley. We're in a season of walking. Why do you still want to cry and whine and crawl? Get up on your feet. Stand to your feet. Why are you crawling on your belly like the serpent? Get on your feet. Do you not know the God that we serve? Do you not know what he's capable of? Do you not know that you are the head and not the tail? Do you not know? Get up on your feet. He says, I walk through. Even when he says, I won't put more on you than you're able to bear. And even when you're tested, I won't test you above your strength. And I will prepare an escape route for you, and you can stand up under it. That's what he said. You can stand up under it. He says, walk right through the valley. Then there's another passage where God is saying, you're going to stand up under the shield of protection that I have for you. You're going to stand right here, not sit, not lay, but stand. When the lame man was sitting and they were going up to pray, and they told him what? They said, stand. When Jesus met the man at the pool and asked him if he wanted to be healed, he wasn't able to stand, but once he was healed, he was able to what? Stand. The Bible says after you've done all that you can do, you do what? Come on. After you've done all that you can do, he says what? Put it in the chat. After you have done everything that you can do, he says what? So why are you still sitting? Why are you still laying? Why are you still soaking? When he said stand. Stand. Give me the courage. Your third one, competence. Open up the books. Open up the books. Deep dive, pull out your phone, go to Google, any words that you don't understand, any passages that you don't understand. There's no reason for us to be walking around here not knowledgeable about this word, not knowledgeable about our mental health, our spiritual health, our emotional health. All of these things you are able to Google. All of these things are inside of these books. Open up the book, become knowledgeable, educate yourself on a regular basis. What he says, study to show yourself approved. Understand that if you want to know the way of life, the blueprint is in the book. Once you start reading the book, dissecting the book, then you're going to learn play by play. Hey, yo, understand, run it every single time. There's nothing that we are experiencing right now that have not already been done. Hey, yo, you got to be willing to run the play. And just like that, because God is standing there at the top of everything, and he's just yelling, hey, yo, run that play. He's telling you, run the play. I gave you instructions. I gave you the blueprint. It's right there. All you got to do is follow the play. Run it. Run the play. It's right here. I gave you parables. I gave you examples. Run it. Competent. The next one is commitment. 60 days, you can't afford to be sometimey with your journey. Oh, come on. You can't afford to be sometimey with your journey. You have got to be fully committed. Nobody wants to play on a team with somebody that halfway shows up to practice. Nobody wants to sing on the choir with somebody that never makes it to the choir rehearsal. Who you think you is, Tamala Man? I just need to know, Yolanda Adams. Who you think you is? You ain't been to none of the choir practices, but then you think that you want to get up. No. You're not singing today. You're going to have to sit down. Understand? You're going to have to sit down. You didn't make it to any any of the, nobody wants to be connected to anybody that's not, understand me, that's not fully committed. You don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's not fully committed. You don't want friends that are not fully committed. You don't want a spouse that's not fully committed. You don't want a job that's not fully committed. I didn't come here for part-time hours. I came here because I got to make my ends meet. I got to pay bills. I got things I got to take care of. Understand that. And if y'all are not committed to me the way that I'm committed to y'all, then here's my 2 weeks notice. Understand that. And if we ain't got no real commitment, you might not get that. You gonna get the same thing you gonna give me before you let me go. You don't give me a 2 weeks notice that you about to furlough me. You just call me to the office at the end of the day. Come on. Clarity, courage, competence, commitment. Happy November. Happy November. And I pray that this month gives you a fresh pour of anointing on this morning. This month, I pray that each and every one of you guys receive a fresh pour of anointing from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. I pray that you receive an overflow, that it will flow not just for you, but for your children and for your children's children, for your nieces and your nephews, for everybody that is connected to you in person and virtually. I pray for you to receive an overflow of anointing in this season. In this season, we're going to grow. We're going to evolve. We're going to create. We're going to live up to our fullest potential. And this season, this right here, this is us right now. Just sitting in my class yesterday and just having so many people speak about everything that they have that's happening in their life, that's happening good for them, the freedom that they're feeling, the joy that they're feeling, the understanding that they're gaining right now is life-changing. Understand that you're looking at somebody right now. I've been fasting right now. I think this is what I'm on 63 days of straight fasting. I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating drinking sodas, eating junk food. I stopped drinking sweet tea. All of that in September the 1st for our 30-day no meat fast. And I just included all of that on top of my no meat. And then October came and I decided that I'm not going back to eating meat because my mind was so clear and I felt so good not eating it. My body was feeling good. I was sleeping better. No, nothing. And everybody knows, I have a Graves' disease, right? I have Graves' disease, high hyperthyroidism. Haven't had any type of panic attacks at all. Sleeping all through the night. Understand me? Like, yes, I'm talking about no swelling in my face, no swelling in my body, none of that, no inflammation all throughout my body. I wake up every morning and I'm ready for prayer at 7:40. We do prayer at 7:40. We drop a scripture at 7:40. We do a meditation at 7:40. We got to fast that whole entire month. And then we end our meeting at 7:40 with positive affirmations. All of this just simply speaking positively over my life. I'm telling you that God is a healer. He is a deliverer. He can do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can ask or think. I never set out to say that this is going to be my new me. I just started doing it as the fast. I started doing it with the fast and it just continued all the way through. And I'm telling you right now, it works. Here we are, November the 1st. Still no meat, no sodas, no teas, no junk food. And then last night I completed my first liquid 24-hour. I had nothing but liquid for 24 hours. Never in my life have I ever done that. But that's part of the fast for November. But before I tell anybody else to go do something, I like to be, I believe in leading by example. Like being the person that you tell other people to be, you be that person. And I had to show myself that it was doable before everybody else, before I told everybody else to go and do it. And I done it. And when I tell you the feeling that you get after that, showing yourself that you can do something that you didn't think that you can do, that you never thought that you can do, starting is the hard part. Starting is the hardest part of anything that we're going to face. And that became a very big reality to me on yesterday. Everything is hard until we started. And the moment that you jump in and you do it for the first time, you realize exactly what I've been saying. You suffer more in your head than you do in real life. We create the worst case scenarios. Oh, I'm going to be so hungry. My head might start hurting. I might get dizzy. You have all these different thoughts until you do it. And you experience none of them. I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. in amazement. I'm telling you, lock in with him. But before I go, I want to end it with this. Y'all know I'm always in with this. Double tap on my screen real quick. Y'all know I got to give you some pointers. I got to. It's just a teacher in me. Double tap on the screen. If it's tight, but it's right. If you gotten what you needed this morning. If you got what you need this morning, double tap on my screen. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. Double tap on that screen. Y'all ready to go to the board? Y'all ready to go to the board? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go to that board? Because I'm ready to go to the board. Just a quick reminder. When we say put on the full armor, this is the full armor that we're speaking about. When we say put on the full armor, this is the full armor that we're speaking about. That helmet of salvation to protect your head. Put on that helmet of salvation. The helmet of salvation also represents, again, competence, being knowledgeable of the enemy's tactics, his devices, knowing how he's going to move so that you don't become easily distracted or pulled off course. Protect your head. Protect your head at all costs. Walk into every situation with a I gotta see type of mentality. I gotta see. I gotta see. I gotta see what it is. No more jumping head first. You destroy the head, then you destroy the body. If you destroy the head, then you destroy the body. No more jumping into things head first. If you destroy the head, you will destroy the body. Helmet of salvation. The next one, the belt of truth. Operate in the truth. We too old to be out here doing all this lying, all this finessing, all of this underhanded cutting corners. We too old for that. And truth be told, I was reading something, I was sharing it with my chosen family in a book that I had got. The disciples was asking Jesus. They were saying, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to eat? How do you want us to pray? They was asking him for directions. He said, I want you to stop lying. That's what I want you to do. I want you to stop lying, and I want you to stop indulging in things that you genuinely dislike. I read it and I had to step back because I'm like, what? So then the things that you dislike, and there's reason for that. He says, because before heavens, everything is going to be exposed. There's nothing that has been hidden that won't be brought to the forefront. You're going to be exposed one day. Every single thing is going to be put right out there for you. It's going to be exposed. There will be nothing, he says, nothing that will be disclosed that won't be exposed. They was inquiring, what all you want us to do? They talking about food. They talking about how you want us to pray. He said, stop lying. That's what I want you to do. It says a liar can't even tarry in the eyesight of God. Google it in the Bible. It says a liar can't even tarry. Tarry means struggle. In the eyesight. It's in there. That belt of truth. The next one. Shoes of the gospel of peace. Operating in peace. Everywhere you go, you should go in peace and you should leave in peace. Everywhere you go, you should go in peace and you should leave in peace. And one step further, is if you're going in peace and you're peaceful while you're there, then guess what? It's going to be peace. It's what's going to be left behind as well. They're going to remember that peace. Like it's something about them that was just so peaceful. It was something about them when they came into the room that it just, oh, yeah. Operate in peace. Go in peace and leave in peace. You ain't got to make a scene. You ain't got to do too much. You ain't got to do all of that. Peace. The breastplate of righteousness. Breastplate, covering of righteousness. Constantly measuring your life against that word. Not against what you see on social media, not against what you think somebody else got going on in their life, because you're not in competition with people. You don't have to compete. You ain't got to compare yourself with anyone. Understand that. Your job is to measure your life against that word. That's what you're measuring yourself against, not nobody else. Nobody can beat you at being you. Understand that. There you go right there. Psalms 10:17. A liar cannot tarry in the eyesight of the Lord. I told y'all. I'll tell you something, but it ain't going to be no lie. Once I seen that, I said, well, wait a second now. Hold up. Here's a lot of, woo, buddy, what? Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. That's why a lot of people don't want to get on this road right here. They don't want to get on this journey right here because the requirements, hold up, the requirements, baby, you have to do away with that lying tongue. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. We ain't going to go back down there, but she found the scripture for y'all. There you go right here. The shield of faith that protects from spiritual attacks. The shield of faith. Your shield of faith is going to protect you from the spiritual attacks. Spiritual attacks. But if you're not picking up that word, then do you know that you don't have your shield? If you're not dissecting that word, where's your shield? You have nothing shielding you from the spiritual attacks. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something. Oh, baby, you gotta have something. You gotta have something. But if you ain't got nothing in you, what you gonna have? Next one, the sword of the Spirit. The sword of the Spirit, spiritual warfare to war off evil. The sword of the Spirit to war off evil. Y'all know I be writing. The sword to war off evil. I don't know about y'all, but I be ready to, right? You have to have your sword with you. It says rightly dividing. I see you, Danielle. Yeah, you have to have your sword. You have to have that word. She said the sword is the word of God. Yeah, you have to have that word that's going to rightly divide. You have to be ready and willing. And the only way that you're going to get that way is through studying, right? Every single one of these things is going to require you to study. That's why I say study to yourself to show yourself approved. All of these things, you can't have any of these things. You can't operate in peace without that word. Understand that. You can't do any of these things that's listed without that word. You have to have that word in you to be able to withstand. You have to have that word in you, and you have to know when to bring out what. Understand me? And now one of the things that I want you to know is that all of these things, right? We got the helmet. When you put on a helmet on your head, and I told the Chosen family this right before, right? When you put the helmet goes on your head. You don't put the part that open up where your eyes can see. You don't put the part that lift up. You don't put that in the back because your eyes are not in the back of your head, right? Understand that. But see, if you're not studying, then you don't know how to fully wear your equipment. So some of y'all got y'all got y'all helmet on and y'all wearing it the same way in that movie with Jamie Foxx when they had they sheets on and they had the eyes of the sheet over here. Some of the eyes was like this, and they said, "Who did this?" He said, "My wife." And he said, "Well, don't let your wife do it again." Understand that? I forgot Jangalang. I think it was Jangalang, something like that. You putting your hood on wrong. You putting your helmet on. Your helmet ain't on the right way. You got your eyes in the back, so that's why you keep running into stuff. You have to make sure that you don't notice though. You don't. There you go. That's the show right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's how some of y'all put y'all helmet on. Why is your helmet on backwards? Why your helmet on backwards? You got to know your helmet is to face the front. Your belt of truth, when you put your belt on, you snap your belt in the front, right? You don't snap your belt in the back. You ain't crisscross. Understand me? You put your belt on and it snapped towards the front. When you put your shoes on, right? When you put your shoes on, you don't put your shoes on backwards. You're going to ball your toes up, sure enough. When you put your shoes on, your shoes are to face the front. Even when you put them on the wrong feet, they still going to go forward. Just to the left and the right. But you need to put them on going to the front. Right? The breastplate. Your breast ain't in your back. Some of us might feel like it sometimes. I'm working on mine. I got a little roll back there, and I'm going to the gym faithfully to get it down. I get it. But I'm talking about, don't put it back there. Don't get distracted by that. We working on that. We doing a daily workout to get rid of that. I'm talking, your breastplate goes here in the front. Right? Here in the front. Not in the back. Here in the front. Not in the back. Okay? Because you be putting on you put your uniform on the wrong way. The shield of faith. Your shield is towards the front. You holding it in a hand to the front. You ain't got no shield and standing to the back like this with your shield. No, it goes in the front. It's in your hand in the front. Your what? The next thing, your sword going in the front. You ain't got hands behind you that you go, come on now. You have to make sure you have on the full armor, but you have to also make sure that you're putting it on the right way. You got to make sure you got it going on the right way. And the right way is what? Is to make sure that everything is going to the front. The reason why there's nothing on here that's going to be covering the back is because that's his job. That's God's job. It's all facing the front because you're moving forward, not moving backwards. It's facing the front because you're supposed to be moving forward, not backwards. That's his job, to cover everything on the back end. Your job is to get up and to go. Your job is to face the front. Let go of everything that is behind you. That's not servicing you. It's expired. It's trash. Throw it out. Your job is to face the front. Your armor is designed to cover your front. He never said throw anything in the back. Forward motion only. You got your 4 C's. 60 days is what we got left in this year. Your illustration. You got a circle, that's you. You got another circle in green with the arrows around, that's the outside world. You got another circle outside of both of those worlds, outside of both of those circles, and that's God's protection. One thing that I want you to understand is this is you, that's the outside world, and this is God's protection. In this season, what I need for you to understand is that you are in the world, but you are not of the world. You're in this world, but not of this world. Understand that. One thing's for sure, 2 things for certain is that you cannot escape where you are. It's a fact. But what you do have to understand is there's nothing going on in here that he out here can't fix. You're in here. This is the outside world, and this is God's protection. There's nothing in here that he can't come in here to fix for you. Your job is to get your source from out here to in here. Straight bypassing that right there. Straight. We say it's not going to be there because we know it's going to be there. There's nothing that we can do about that. That's going to be there. But navigating and living in these situations is going to require for you to simply be in this world, but not of this world. And your source is coming from out here, not from in here. Understand? That's something you gotta take up with God, baby. You're gonna be in here. You can't escape the world. The world is gonna happen. And it's gonna be right there the whole entire time. There's nothing that you can do about it. And we know that because he says you're in the world, but not of it. So he lets us know with that simple scripture right there, that being in this world is something that's going to happen, right? You're going to have people around you that's not going to do right. You're going to have people around you that, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to have people around you that's going to be liars, that's going to be cheats, that's going to be manipulators. That's something that you cannot escape. The only thing that you can do is separate yourself from those individuals. The only thing that you can do is, keep yourself at a distance from those people and the way that they operate, right? And always understand that your help, it doesn't come from here. Your supply don't come from here. Your healing doesn't come from here. Your everything comes from outside of them. That's what your job is. I want you to draw that diagram because I want you to constantly remember where your help comes from. Constantly remember that, baby, this is outsourced. this outsourced. Ain't that what the jobs that say, oh baby, we outsource. We went and found something from the outside. When it comes to God, you have to make sure, hey, look, I'm calling you in here. He'll come in here if you surrender that yes. He'll provide for you in here if you surrender that yes. If you relinquish your need for control, he will come from out here to in here, right here with you. That's how it works. Friend said, I needed this, coach. I absolutely love each and every one of you guys, and I want you guys to have an amazing day. And y'all see how I love the way that it's flowed today. I love the way that it's flowed today. I didn't have to stop and say, can y'all sing? Can y'all just did it? You see what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I want to come on and I just want to teach. I want to come on and I just want to drop the message. And I just want anybody and everybody that feels inspired, if you feel motivated, if you feel any confirmation for you to bless on your own without me having to say anything. And you guys did it. Just like that. And every single one of you guys, we almost over here on our goal over on TikTok. Y'all at 187.5. Get us up to 200K. But everybody on Facebook, y'all made y'all goal. IG, y'all made y'all goal. Sometimes the thing about it is a problem not addressed will forever be a problem. If you don't ever say anything, if you don't ever call something out, then people will always behave the same exact way, right? So, you can't be offended when somebody call out something or, mention something that's happening. You can't get in your feelings about that. One thing I believe, and I teach my people all the time, if you cannot be corrected without feeling offended, you will never grow. You will never grow. You have to be willing to be corrected. You have to be willing to allow people to call things. Like if I don't address an issue, it's going to forever be an issue. I know y'all got to get tired of it. I don't want to have to watch a whole video. In the whole video you saying, can I get 5 badges? Can I get you to double tap on the screen? Can I get you? No. Some people are like, y'all hear what I hear? Are y'all getting the notes that I'm getting? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. I absolutely love you guys. And every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It is your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys for an amazing time. Thank you guys for lending me your ear and your heart on this morning, and I pray that I motivated you, that I inspired you. These next 60 days, we're going to take it extremely personal, guys. Understand, we're going to take it real personal. It's going to be some folk ain't going to be able to sit with us, and that's going to be okay. Come on, Bessie, they ain't going to be able to sit with us, and that's going to be okay. We're going to keep moving right along, because our healing is our responsibility. Our growth and our development is our responsibility, and we cannot put our valuable things in other other people's hands. Understand that. I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. If you have not subscribed to my Patreon, make sure you go and do so. If you have not subscribed to my Patreon, make sure you go and do so. The link is right there in my bio where it says Linktree Street. Hit that button that says Linktree Street and become a part of the chosen family right now. Today, all the live videos will start being placed inside of the Patreon. So if you guys missed the video, make sure you're in the Patreon so you can go back and watch the replay of those videos. Yeah, because everything's going to go in there. My Instagram and my Facebook pages will have nothing but my reels. I will continue to post reels on those pages. I will continue to update on those pages on a regular basis, put up different clips, but all of my content, the way that I used to do it was put it inside of my Patreon, and we're actually going to go back to putting all of my content, my hour-and-a-half long videos, live videos, will go back into my Patreon. All of the speaking engagements, the full video clips will go inside the Patreon only. Okay, I absolutely love you guys, and I want you guys to have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you soon. All right, guys, y'all have a good day.